Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I would like to give a tutorial how to create a grid list in Flutter, and then I want to show you what's the error and how to resolve it. So without further ado, let's begin. The first one, make sure you open the Visual Studio Code in here, and then click, if you are Windows user, the command is Ctrl+C+P, and then click the Flutter new project. And this one we're gonna use this empty application here, and then we must choose the folder we want to put another folder. This time I want to create this. We're gonna create this about this using in the here, and then select, and then we must write the name project. For example, we create a contact app like this, and then here we go, and he will generate the Windows, web, Linux in here. All right, and after that it will automatically like this, and then we're gonna create this one. The first one we create a function called void main like this, and after that we're gonna using run app. Use main like this first, and then for waiting, we're gonna create in the lib folder. For example, we're gonna create this external dots like this. We're gonna wait for a few minutes, and then we're gonna using run app. For run app, there are three options here. For this one, we're gonna using the import material dots here, and then we must write the widget. For example, my app. Then I have like this. Don't forget to close like this and using dot comma. And after that, we create a stateless. For stateless, the shortcut is STL, so it will appear like this, stateless, and then like this. Then delete between the my widget and rename it based on this, call my app like that. And then before waiting, gonna do some create as well. In the external dart, we create stateless as well. Then we're gonna using scaffold in here, scaffold, and then we're gonna using app bar, and then we're gonna create a title. We using text. Using text, don't forget to using this, and for example contact. And then if you want to adding some style, type style, and then text style, and then if you want to make bold, we must using font weight, and then using font weight dot bold. Then Control S, you will tidy up your code in here. And then we're gonna continue creating some function or the called OB in the or called object oriented program. Here. So the first one to do, we must create in the outside of this one. We must outside let's put it outside the setlist. That means that we must create in the stateless. We must creating in the outside of stateless like this, and then type class, and then the also then create, for example, user, and then using this, and then we type the type data, for example, string. Don't forget to using the question mark, and then we type name, for example, and then we copy this line into 3 and rename this second name into email, and rename this into image URL like that. And then don't forget, for closing we must using constructor, for example this user, and then this, and using this for example, and then type this dot name, comma, this dot email, and this dot image URL. Don't forget to close like that. Again, after that, in the top, in this one, if we want to create list first, type list. Don't forget to using this. Then type the class object user, and then users, then using this. Oh, if you feel like the red one here, you must delete the counts because we want to create a changeable data here. And then if there is a yellow line like this, you must click the lamp and we must choose this. Ignore must be immutable for the whole file, and then click, it will appear like this. And then this one we're gonna create this, close this first, even though minor error, and then create type then user, and then type name, and don't forget this because it's type data string. Is for example this, and then don't forget to using comma, and then create again email, then don't forget to using as well, for example this, using this gmail.com, then don't forget comma, last using image URL, don't forget to using this. And then for example I'm gonna search some for here, for example this at the moment, and then like this. Don't forget to add in comma if you want to add some more. Okay, let's continue. After that we're gonna use in the app bar, we create this called body, and for with this widget we're gonna using some called this. If you want, we must using list view. Don't forget to close like this, and then in the list view in here, there's list view. Oh, sorry, we must, if you want to build some list view using this one, list view, dot builder, this one, and there's have no item builder here, then this, and then we're gonna using this context and index. Okay, for context and index here we want to adding some here. Don't forget to using a final, the final name the new class here, file profile, don't forget this, and it's what mean this class get from what, for example from this, the list class user, for example, so it's like the list user here, and then goes like this and type index, and don't forget to close like that. And then don't forget that we adding some return here, for example we want to make a line like that, list style, right, list style this, don't forget to using this, you want to close. And then in the list style we're gonna using leading because we want to position the group, the what's that, for profile photo in the left one, so we must using leading. And then after leading we're gonna using circle avatar because we want to make it around, then using network, image network, using, don't forget to using background image, and then we're gonna using image dot network. Then for this we're gonna edit some this, for example profile dot image dot okay. If there's some like this, all you have to do, you must turn it into string. We rename it into final like this. And make sure there is no like this image dot network. After we doing some this one, oh sorry, we need to make sure, but there's is some argument here. Let's see image provider object. Okay, let's see. There's what's up here. Let's see how. Okay, what the hell? I think we must change it into all final. Turn this into final. Then we must ignore profile. I think there's like a circle avatar image that network here network image. I'm sorry because I think this wrong is was using this guys, not image network but network image like this. That's better. Do not using image network because you need some material as well. And after that we put it outside down. We must create title here, title, and then we use some text and put in the data, for example profile dot, because we want to title his name, we search this a dynamic name like that. And then for the subtitle for the email using as well, type data and then profile dot email like this. Okay, and after we make, if we want to then we want to sing this one, we must using cons in here. He will disappear. Okay, after that we must using this. Okay, for this don't forget to rename it, for example list page. You must do the same as using list page like that. And after that we're gonna using some inheritance. Okay, I have some case in here. For example, we're gonna when someone using list page directly in here, and then for the trying we're gonna using some emulator. For the command is Ctrl+Shift as well, and select launch emulator. For this emulator I'm gonna using pixel 6 in here. Okay, we're gonna edit some pixel 6 in here. Wait a moment. Pixel 6 here gonna be edited. Edit pixel 6 gonna a little bit long, then I talk a bit long. Wait a moment. This we doing restarting here. Okay, for waiting, if there's blue in here, there's two choice. You want using cons or not. If you don't using the cons, you must using this. If you using con, you must using this. Now he will appear like this, so you don't need to using cons. Okay. Okay, after he like this, we using running. Don't forget, make sure this is the right pixel 6 better like that. Then click run. I think it's gonna be long, yeah. It's long in here. The moment is still launching. I think it's gonna wait until some, for example, when you doing some direct here. The moment still running random text example debug here. The moment is still long, maybe. A little bit long. Still launching. One to here, a bit long. He will have to do this. The result will become this. Why? Because there is no material. So how to solve it? First, we're gonna mark this and we're gonna cut using Control X, and then using material app. Then we click this. Don't forget to like this. Return material app. Material app. There are some settings, some last in here. Type home widget, name widget, and then this. Okay, and then type click this the button that means and reload. There's a problem with this. There are two. What you want to see is the debug banner and this one. So how to solve it? Let's check. Let's start with this one. So to solve it is you must using this debug. So check the banner. Click this, and then because he's using a type boolean, you must using false. And then again there's disappear. So how to solve? I think there's one thing that sometimes we forget. We don't use about item count. So how to solve it? The first one we're gonna using this item count, and then type the name class in here. For this one you're gonna using this users dot like. Let's try again. ah there is because remember, if you don't using the item count, they will be one step like previously, they will become error. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you for your listening. The last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.